something that we can bring all the lights up. Mike, if you don't mind, cut all the lights on, please. But I want to make sure that we can really understand what has been taught this past month, the past couple of months about secret sin, and then we kicked off about the crippling spirit this past month. I want to make sure that if you all have any questions, that you all can ask those questions so we can answer those things. The reason why I'm taking my time to do that today is because I recognize what God has called for us to do in this season. And what God has called for us to do in this season, I have to be very attentive and aware of what can stop us from getting to what God wants us to do. Secret sin is something that we all have to address. We all have to make sure that we are not allowing this to become a stumbling block to what God wants us to do in this city. That was the first title that we taught. Then I went into the crippling spirit. And we talked about the spirit of offense. Anytime God has given and called a church to a particular city, then when the enemy recognizes that there is a church that's there that can intimidate and is a threat for that city, then there are things that try to come in to divide up that church. But we're not going to be a church that's going to be divided, because I'm going to make sure that as a pastor, I give you the greatest amount of wisdom so that as things come, you have an awareness of what that means. Y'all give me this dry